Hi friends, in the last lesson we discussed about validation, that is about whole number validation. Today we are going to discuss about the text validation, that is how can we restrict the text to be entered and what type of text and the length of the text. So whether it is a combination of text and numbers and how we can use a formula to restrict a text entry, all these are discussed today. So I once again welcome you to this learning series. In the last class, we have discussed about whole number validation. Now we are going to discuss about the text validation. So just to explain in the last class, select the range, then in the data tab, click on the validation, and then instead of any value, take the text length, text length, text length, then give minimum 3, maximum 5. Suppose this is, we can change this value as our criteria, then click OK. Now we have typing this, suppose 2 letter is typed, then what happens? There is a error message because minimum 3 characters needed. So this is the default message. We can customize this message. We discussed in the last lesson. Okay, so we can give 3, then 4 will be taken. This is 5. Suppose give more capital, or this is not case sensitive, we can give capital or small. So suppose 6 characters are given, then there will be error message because we limited up to 5 characters. Okay, in this way we can validate the text as we required. So we can delete this. Suppose we want to restrict our entry into in this range into only uppercase letters. Then what we have to do is, as earlier we select the range. Remember that the first cell of the range is B2. That is very important, that we need while doing the formula. So okay, this is the first cell and the cell, this range is selected. Then click the data validation. Here the text length is there, so we just select the custom. So when it is custom, we have to enter a formula. That is, we discussed, we have entered formula in the whole numbers just like that. So here the formula should begin with the equal to sign. Though we are giving a formula 𝐻𝐴T, we can explain this. And 𝐻𝐴T compares two words, and if it is equal it returns true, otherwise false. So the first cell is, we have to give the first address of the first cell, that is B2, then put comma, then we have to make sure that the entered letter should be in upper cases. So we use the function upper, then again here we have to B2 cell address, B2 is a bracket close and close the bracket of the 𝐻𝐴T. So what this do, here B2 we have entered some values, that is maybe small or uppercase or lowercase. So when we entered lowercase letters, that will be converted into uppercase letters by B2, sorry, by upper function. So if it is compared B2, we entered lowercase letters and that is converted into uppercase letter, that won't be exact, so it will return false. So whenever we enter uppercase letters in B2, even though it is converted into uppercase, it is already uppercase letter, then it will be exactly same, then it will return true and there will be no error. So let us see, then click OK. So then suppose we write capital letters first. Okay, there is no limit here, so we can limit using some other formula here. Okay, then suppose we write small case letters, what happens? There will be default error message, because when this is compared with the function upper, then the value won't be the same. So in this way we can make sure that the characters entered will be, that is the letters, the name of the students or employee entered will be in uppercase letters. Suppose we want to restrict the uppercase letters and also the text entered should be maximum of 10 characters. Suppose we want to, so we can have formula may be somewhat maybe complex, so if you are not familiar with the formula. Okay, before that we have to check the formula, how to build a formula. That means suppose we want to check the limit maximum of 10 characters. So what we do, we have to find out the characters, number of characters entered. So what is the formula for that? So is equal to length. This is the function. Just to select here and press enter. 6. So it should be maximum 10. So we know that whenever in the validation custom part we entered a formula, then if it returns true, then the value will be entered. If it returns false, the value cannot be entered. And we can customize the message. We can also customize the error alert we discussed in the previous lesson. So this is 6. So suppose we want to limit this as maximum of 10. So it is 6 is a value. So we have to make this true or false. So for true or false, we have to use logical function. We discussed it in detail, logical functions, in lesson 12. So please watch lesson 12. Then we use AND functions. That is, need not write in capital. That is AND. We can use AND. Put the bracket and then close the bracket. Now it will return true. So if it is true, that is just a length. Suppose we write here less than or equal to 10. Then again it is true. So suppose we can enter the value here. Suppose we enter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Again it is true, no problem. Then J, true. K, false, because it is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 letters return false. So when it is false, which is used as a formula in data validation, it will return false. We will not be allowed to enter. Next is the formula we used there. That is equal to exact. Exact. I explained this. Exact. That is first. This is B2. The range selected, comma. Then we have to enter whether it is uppercase or lowercase. So again, select the cell address and then close the bracket. Then again close the exact. So it will be true because they all are upper. So suppose we type a lowercase letter here, it will be false. So when these two criteria, any one of the criteria is false, the value cannot be entered, it will return false. So we can combine these two here. That is, this formula we can copy. The exact can be copied from here. That is copied, and we can just paste here. After a comma, we can paste it here. So now it is false. Why it is false? Either suppose it is both are true because it is capital. Then suppose it is more than JJK. It is false because the letters containing more than 10 characters maximum. So in this way, I hope that you understand the formula. Well, first formula, check whether length is less than or equal to 10. Second formula, check that is second function, check that it is uppercase letters. And if these two values are, that is, these two logical conditions are, these conditions are checked using AND. Both conditions are true, then it will return true, or otherwise it will return false. That we explained in lesson. So we can copy this. Just copy, Control C, then OK. Then we can use the data validation. So first of all, you select the range, then data validation, then use the custom, and you can type the formula here. So we typed and OK, the same formula, then click OK. Now it's already entered value will not be considered. So suppose you type capital accepted, A, B, C, D, M won't be accepted because the length is more. Even though it is capital letters, we used all uppercase letters, but the length is more. Then again, length is more. So what? A, B, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 letters are there. So now OK. Then suppose we type J as small letter. Then even though it is 10 letters, won't be accepted because this one is small letter. So suppose this is capital, no problem. So in this way, we can use any formula in the custom data part of validation, and we can, if it is returned true, then we can combine formula using logical functions and or if, sometimes if. We have discussed in the last video. That is, there is a short video I have given. It will be there. You just watch the short video. There is a big formula given and it is explained well in that short video. So OK, we can control using any formula. any type of formula. So there is a, suppose we want the part code of a, suppose we want this is a part code. You analyze this, the first two letters, whenever part code is entered, we want this format. Suppose first two letters should be uppercase letters and it should be characters, then second three letters should be numbers, and total should be 5. So we want to find out the length here also length, and also we have to extract the first two from using a function. The last three we have to extract, and also we have to check whether it is the total of characters is less than 5 as we checked here. So in this way there is a complex formula, and it will take time and sometimes may not be needed for many of you. Still, I am giving this formula in the description, and it will be well explained in my description. You can use that formula, copy paste and practice it, and you can make alteration in that formula if you want to use it. Okay, in this way we can master the formula. Formulas are actually a combination of many functions combined using and operators or sometimes if. We can use any function in that formula, and we can control the text entry. We can validate whether the text entered is as per we decided. Okay, thank you very much. If any doubt, you can paste it in the, you can ask in the comment box. I will explain you, and you read the description. In this description, I will explain a complex formula there. So you can copy it and use it and practice it. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye.